Hello everyone, my name is M.Ridho Hafiz and my student number is 240107168. And today I'm going to share my reflection on a TED talk by Brother David Stenderast about gratefulness and happiness. In this video, I will explain the summary of the talk, the main idea, the tone and attitude of the speaker, the implied meanings, the facts and opinions found in the talk, and finally, my conclusion. So, stay tuned, right? Stay tuned, okay? Bye.
How to increase your happiness.
Reason for choosing the video. I chose this video because the topic of happiness is very relevant to everyone's life. I wanted to understand how gratefulness can influence happiness and learn practical ways to feel more positive every day. My first impression. What stood out to me was the calm and wise tone of the speaker. He explained that true happiness doesn't come from being grateful for what we already have. I felt inspired and peaceful while listening to his message. Next to the paragraph summary, the video explains that happiness and gratefulness are deeply connected. Brother David Stenderast says that people are not unhappy because they lack things, but because they are not grateful for what they already have. He introduces a simple method called stop, look, go. Stop, pause and appreciate the present moment. Look, notice beauty and opportunities around us. Go. Take positive action with gratitude. He concludes that living with gratitude can make both individuals and the world a happier place. The talk explains that true happiness comes from practicing gratefulness. According to the speaker, people are often unhappy not because they lack something, but because they fail to appreciate what they already have. He introduces a simple method called stop, look, and go, which help us become more aware of the opportunities and gifts in everyday life. For the main idea, true happiness comes from practicing gratefulness by becoming aware that every moment is a valuable gift and responding to it with appreciations. The main idea of the talk is that every moment is a valuable gift, and gratefulness allows us to recognize that gift. Happiness doesn't come first, gratefulness does. When we stop, notice the riches of life, and respond with appreciation, we naturally become happier and more positive. Next, for the supporting ideas, many people are unhappy even when they have everything, while people with great misfortune can still be deeply happy because they practice gratitude. Gratefulness arises when something valuable is really given to us, and recognizing each moment as a gift helps us live gratefully. We cannot be grateful for everything, e.g., tragedy or violence, but we can be grateful in every moment by finding the opportunity within it. The method to live gratefully is simple. Stop, look, go. Notice the richness of life and respond through positive action. Next, tone of the speaker. The speaker uses a calm, reflective, and encouraging tone. He speaks slowly and thoughtfully, guiding the audience to understand deeper truths about gratefulness. His tone is peaceful and contemplative, helping listeners feel grounded and open to reflection. Next, attitude of the speaker. The speaker's attitude is hopeful, insightful, and empowering. He believes gratitude can change how we see life and even how society functions. He says grateful people are not fearful, not violent, and act from a sense of enough rather than scarcity. This shows his deep trust in human goodness and the power of small, conscious actions. Tone and attitude. The tone of the speaker is calm, reflective, and gentle. He speaks slowly and thoughtfully to guide the audience toward deeper understanding. His attitude is hopeful and empowering. He truly believes that gratitude can change the way we see life and even influence how society functions. Next to the implied meaning. The first one is happiness comes after gratefulness, not before it. People with many difficulties can still feel deeply happy. This implies that gratitude is the true source of happiness. Second one, every moment in life is valuable and should not be taken for granted. The speaker emphasized that each moment is a given moment and a gift. Humans often forget to value their time, but being aware helps us appreciate the present moment. The third one, a grateful mindset can reduce violence and improve social harmony. Grateful people are not fearful, not violent, and more willing to share. This suggests that many social problems come from a lack of gratitude. First, happiness comes after gratefulness, not before it. Even people with difficulties can still feel deeply happy because they practice gratitude. Second, every moment is precious and shouldn't be taken for granted. Humans often overlook the value of the present moment. Third, a grateful mindset can improve social harmony. Grateful people are less fearful, less violent, and more willing to share. Okay, let's next to the facts and opinions. For the facts, the method for living gratefully is stop, look, go. People cannot be grateful for violence, war, or oppression. Every moment is a given moment that cannot be granted to happen again. For the opinions, nothing makes us more happy than when all of us are happy. Opinion, because it reflects personal belief, cannot be universally proven. Next, life is full of wonderful richness that is given to us. Opinion, because wonderful is subjective. Next, gratefulness can change the world. That's opinion, because it expresses hope, not a granted outcome. Like I said, the facts and the opinions are first, the method for living gratefully is called stop, look, go. Second one, we cannot be grateful for everything, such as violence or tragedy. And the last one is every moment is a given moment that may never happen again. For the opinions, nothing makes us more happy than when all of us are happy. Life is full of wonderful richness. Gratefulness can change the world. This express beliefs and cannot be scientifically proven. Okay, for the conclusion, gratefulness is the foundation of real happiness. When we learn to pause, appreciate it, and ache with gratitude, we become more peaceful, more generous, and more aware of the beauty around us. Practicing gratefulness not only improves our own well being but also has the potential to create a more harmonious and compassionate world. So yeah, that's basically what I learned from this talk. At the end of the day, being grateful is literally the main character of real happiness. Once we slow down, appreciate the little things, and choose to respond with gratitude, life just feels lighter and more meaningful. Yeah, and then gratitude makes us calmer, kinder, and more aware of the good that's already around us. And honestly, if more people lived with gratitude, the world would be a way more peaceful place. So, thank you for listening, and remember, stay grateful, stay positive, and keep slaying your day. Bye, girl.